so much rage.
This game would be causing me rage.
You might rage. You had something about raging in the title, don't you?
I think.
No, something about the meat grinder.
Yeah, putting us in the meat grinder is what I said. Are we live?
Yeah, we should be live. So we're just going to keep the streaming thing going until we get figured out.
Until I see that it's
we
live.
pretend like we're professional.
Yeah. Well, we should probably mute our mics if we're professionals, but
no, I think this is better because then they know we're here.
Yeah, that's true.
And I'm waiting to be there with you.
You ready?
Our viewers.
Are we ready?
Yeah, I'm ready.
Yeah.
All I know is this thing's going to say Super Meat Boy when I get the title screen.
Oh, okay. Welcome to Wilson's Clubhouse. My name's Ed.
And I'm Brock.
And this is your grandmother's favorite YouTube show. Let's hit that intro.
Got this too.
Okay, today we are. I feel like this is kind of like an old school because we've been doing like different stuff for like the last 6 weeks. So this is the first where it's just you and me again after a little while.
Yeah.
And it feels a little refreshing. Anyway, thank you so much for joining us today. We are playing, as you saw on that thumbnail,
Super Meat Boy.
Super Meat Boy. I have never played it. It is an oldie but a goodie. I know it is a classic.
It is. It's
in the
pretty
indie zone, indie gaming. Fryer, look at that first granny in the chat. Fryer, how you doing, buddy? Life treating you well?
He was here and ready before we even started.
And
that is a trooper.
He is more prepared, dude. I appreciate you. And am I on here? Let me look at my levels here. Okay, it's good. I appreciate you. You are the OG granny, one of the OGs. We appreciate you. You're awesome. Okay, we ready?
Yeah.
Booyah. You go first. You want me to go first?
You got to do the first level.
Is the first level kind of like
it's super chill?
Okay, super chill.
Super Meat Boy.
Nice. I'm doing all right. How y'all doing? I'm doing pretty good. Pretty good. You?
I'm doing pretty well. My sleeps.
How you feeling? You feeling pretty good?
We did record the back wax thing the other day.
Yeah.
So that was
that'll be coming out next week, next Thursday. I am taking spring break off. So we'll take a week off next week, but we will have a little bit of content out there for you.
The real question is do I go off my butt, come to the studio, and stream on that Thursday without you?
You could. You know how to get in here. You know how to get everything set up. You're more than welcome to. And I might even tomorrow evening film a little special something to post midweek just for fun. The wrestling. Yeah, I was thinking about doing a little wrestling thing. So because we had the new WWE game coming out and I already got it. So oh my lord, Bruce swearing he's an oldie but a goodie too. What's going on, my man?
He found out we were playing Super Meat Boy, and me and him, we used to play a fair amount of this.
Oh, this was your game?
Okay,
well let's jump right into it.
I think we did a little bit of leaderboard back and forth when it first came out.
Oh, that's cool. Well, thank you for joining us, Bruce. As always, you are welcome on the stream. Good to see you. Okay, you ready to get in this?
Yeah.
Is this the first?
Yeah, this is the first one. It'll be a cutscene. Okay. And you skipped the cutscene.
I did? Oh, that was an accident. Okay, what?
If you
he stole my girlfriend, right?
You can back out and go back in, but yeah. Have you played this before?
No.
Why is it progress then?
I have no idea. I don't understand.
What else?
I mean, this is your copy that we're playing.
I know, but it shouldn't have downloaded my save.
Okay, here we go.
Unless you've played this and didn't realize it.
Well, I know we played it together. You showed it to me once years ago.
Yeah, maybe we did.
Okay, so what am I doing here? What is
yeah, pick Super Meat Boy.
Okay, this is this guy right here?
Yeah.
Nice. Okay. Okay, so what do I have to do? Just get the girl?
Yeah, get to the girl, man. You gotta rescue her.
Okay. Oh, that's easy enough. Oh, and she's gone.
So one of the cool things with this game is it'll show you the replay of your run.
Oh, okay.
And it'll show you all your runs from when you first started the level to when you make it to the end. So if you die in the process, you'll show all the different ones. It's a lot of fun.
Oh, okay.
So you can just hit next level and then you can hand it to me.
Oh, okay. So we're just going. There you go.
Every level, just back and forth. Every level.
I like it. Okay. Oh my lord, jeez. So what if you die?
Then you gotta keep going because you haven't finished the level.
Oh wow. Okay. Okay, so we have little jumpies here. Oh. Okay, well that's not gonna work. Maybe we can just.
Yeah.
Oh, that's not. That's
You'll
not
see
how you
now
do it.
how.
That's not how you do it either. Okay.
When you watch the replay, we'll see your different guys going.
Oh, Bruce just said, oh, well, we appreciate the love, Bruce. Thank you so much,
I wonder
man.
what game they're playing. Sounds like they're playing probably a board game.
They play so many awesome board games.
I know, right?
They have that board game life, which is pretty awesome. Hey, Gracchus!
Oh, Gracchus!
OG was in the studio last week. Gracchus, great to see you, buddy. Hope life's treating you well. I hope your face is feeling okay.
Okay, the bandage isn't here. Oh, yeah. So some of the stages will have like bandages and stuff in them, and if you get the bandage before talking to her, you can it's like a little point thing, and if you get enough, you can unlock stuff.
Oh, okay. Unlock.
So I thought there was one on this level. We may have already gotten it.
Yeah, it looks like we might. So far, so good. No, it's still fine. You'll be all. That's you'll know about that next Thursday.
Yeah.
When we go over our punishments for.
We waxed his nose. Nostril hair thing.
Gracchus,
not like way up in there, but just a little bit.
Gracchus has no back hair, so we had to get inventive, and we waxed his nose hairs out. So you guys can see that video. I don't want to talk more about it because I don't want to ruin the fun of next week. It'll be like
a surprise till the end.
Yeah, it'll be like a 12 or 13 minute video. It'll be really. Jeez, you're good at this game.
And if you get it within a certain time limit, you get the A+.
Well, I've gotten A+s on all of them, so I must be as good as you.
Yeah.
Oh, there she is.
Oh, there's a bandage there.
Oh. Yeah, but I'm good.
We can always go back for the bandages if we want. A lot of times you can't get the bandage and get the fastest time in one go. Me and my wife actually played this back and forth like this a little bit a couple of months ago. So the skills have not as good as they used to be, but they're not as bad as someone who hasn't played this game
like
ever
me.
or in like 6 years. You see how there's the two dudes? Because you died the one time.
Oh, I see it now. Okay, I get it. I don't want to talk about other games. I bought a new game that Brock and I tried out a little bit this week before we streamed today. What was it called?
King of the Castle?
King of the Castle, which is like, it's kind of, I don't know if Bruce is still on. He might have left. But it's kind of like King's Crossing, the game King's Dilemma, but like online and a little bit different. Like Jackbox games plus King's Dilemma. Gee. I don't know why I'm talking. I can't do talking and
you should do the talking during my level.
Yeah,
and I should slow down.
But your game, you haven't done 4 seconds.
Well, this game, part of it is trying to speedrun it.
Okay.
Get the bandages. Get the girl.
That's not what I wanted to do.
Sometimes when you know you've messed up a run, you just kill yourself to get it done faster. And I gotta say, one of the things that really makes this game work with its difficulty and stuff is how fast you restart.
So now, do I have to live after I get it?
Yeah, you gotta live.
So do I have to get it again?
Yeah, it'll just be sitting there. And you don't have to get. You don't have to get
I'm not. I was trying to, but for some reason, Mr. Meat here.
Some of those are better off coming back later when you got a little bit more time on your belt.
Finesse.
Well, you get better at the game.
That's true.
Like, here, look at all these deaths. You little dudes running around. It's really fun when you.
It takes a whole bunch.
When it takes you a while.
You have like 1,000 of them.
Yeah, so like you'll see here at the start, they'll all just.
All the ones just jumping into the fire because I don't know how to play this game. He died way more than that. You think? Wow, you didn't even step on the thing.
Oh, there's a warp zone on that level too. So in the upper left, you can't hardly see.
I saw that little purple swirly
thing.
Yeah,
there's a little purple.
Okay. Oh,
Yeah, that's an easy bandage to get.
Yeah, I got that one. That wasn't that hard.
Just don't die during this part.
This is so fast.
Well, there is a run button.
Yeah, I know. I was hitting it.
Never not running.
Excuse me. Oh my lord. So what? This game came out in what? 2010? I thought I saw.
I don't know. I could try to Google it for you.
I think it. Oh. Okay. Well, that's new.
Super.
Never stop running. The mantra for life. Wow, if that's the mantra for life, I barely ever run.
Yeah, 2010.
Running's exhausting. I got bad knees. Okay.
So, part of the never not running thing for me is there was a podcast I used to listen to a whole bunch, and like website that I was a member of, whatever.
The
Bombcast.
Yeah.
The Giant Bombcast. Giant Bomb website. And one of the guys on there, when they were talking about when this game first came out, he's like, I'm never not running. They're like, do you run the whole time, or do you like back off at certain times? He's like, oh, never not running.
Oh my god.
Which, while it sounds like a lot of fun, it's not always the best strategy.
This thing is rage-inducing.
You can't take it too seriously. You just gotta go with the flow and realize every death is you just getting a little better.
This is the guy who beats a level in 4 seconds.
Well, the early levels. But look at the little guy. You see how many of them eat the second soul bread?
The second soul blade is the rough one for me.
For the most part, if you made it there, you had a 50% success rate. And that first one, I think, was one of your first lives that you barely knew what you were doing.
Oh yeah, I didn't know that. That shut the things out. Oh, come on, meat boy. For some reason, I just want to get a whole bunch of hamburger and make like my own little meat boy. Just like a little meat boy statue.
Actually, kind of recently, they've actually gotten like plushies made of some of the stuff.
Oh yeah.
Which I don't know if some companies making plushies of like indie game characters or something, because I've seen it for a couple of games lately.
Well, I know like a lot of there's some streamers who do stuff like that, and there's stuff over there.
So I think part of there's some sort of company has made it easier to get plushies made.
Yeah, I think it's like you know, like Vista Print or something like that, who does that kind of stuff. There's websites that do that for wasn't that bad. I died a couple times.
Yeah, once or twice. I did just the one time.
I wasn't keep running like everyone says I should, but
never not running.
Oh my!
So something. And I didn't get the bandage. I didn't even go for the bandage.
I think Brock just wants to talk this episode.
Another thing too is like this game, the way they've done it, which they did so well with. There's a lot of times that you don't have to stop. If you know the right points and just go from it from the get, a lot of the timing just works.
So it's just, you don't have to. If you learn the timing, you don't have to.
Sometimes. Now, sometimes that timing involves like, because when you're in the air, if you're holding the run button while you're jumping in the air and you let off, your speed in the air will change.
Oh yeah.
There's a lot of control to the character.
Okay.
And so there's sometimes where you gotta like let off, like be running, jump, and then during part of the jump, let off the run. So you change your arc and stuff, and you can really nail the.
Isn't this like voted one of the best platformers ever made?
I could see it. I don't know. I don't keep track of that kind of thing.
Yeah, I'm just curious.
Now, if you really want to, you could probably just go over the top of that first set.
Yeah, I know, but you see how many times I've almost rage quit? Yeah, I'm good.
Are you going to be one of those people?
I don't want to be, but am I going to be?
Is those last two little ledges back there? With if you look, that's a one jump. If you time it right, you can jump through both of those sets.
I feel like it's like hot potatoes. Like, get this controller away from me. Oh. Okay. Yeah, I want to make it. Oh, my winning run was faster than everybody.
If you look, see that angle, if you would have just done one long jump, you would have made it through both of them.
I got you. I just didn't trust myself enough.
It's hard because sometimes you don't know, you know?
Yeah.
You made it from there.
Oh.
I'm going to try for that bandage.
Do it. You got it. Oh. Clever. Oh, almost. But anyway, I've been doing really well. We haven't had like a catch-up episode in a while on how we're doing. You know, I'm really into MCP, Marvel Crisis Protocol, MCP for short. So I've been doing that.
I'm so impressed with all the painting you've been doing with that.
I think my wife's kind of annoyed with the amount of painting I do.
Yeah.
Because it's almost every night when it's time to slow down, and usually right around 7:30, 8, we slow down, watch some TV, and just do whatever. And usually we'll have something on. A lot of the times it'll be something the kids want to watch. And I'll just sit there and paint. And I'm there. I'm still like interacting, but
you're not super invested in whatever kids show you're watching.
Yeah. Most of the children's shows are not like something that's. Oh, I really want to watch this.
I get my timing all off now, but can't make it past this part.
So yeah, I've been getting a lot done. I'm really happy. I need to have enough characters to play live in person now, but I need to paint my.
What's the chat say there? I can't see it.
Dang, just flew through Ka-chow. Fryer saying how good you were flying through.
Well, that was until this one. Jeez. Yeah. Oh. But this would be really fun to watch in the replay, so.
Yeah. I really need to do my terrain. I haven't done any terrain yet, so.
Yeah.
I'm hoping. I have a friend coming over on the 29th to play, so hopefully we'll have everything. I'll have everything done by then. And then maybe play before then.
We need to get another game, man.
Well, we've all been talking about doing something, not this Sunday, but next Sunday. So, because my kids will still be in Florida with my mom, and my wife has to work, so I'm kind of just going to be at the house by myself. So, what a perfect time to do stuff.
Oh, I was a little too slow on the jump.
Because after so we're going to Florida all next week, and after that, I'll be home for I'm taking another week off of work, but I'll be home by myself, and my kids will be down at my mom's. I have a lot of projects I want to get done. A lot of yard work. Yard projects. I'll be making my hog roaster, making a big barbecue hog roaster, and got some work to do on my fence, because my fence is falling over after a big windstorm we had here. Then, who knows, we might be able to get some Phasmophobia in.
Oh, snap.
Getting the Christmas Paranormal team together again. Hopefully
okay, look at all
be...
these deaths. Just watch them.
Oh, God. Murder. Fryer, I saw your comment. I'll be answering you here in 1 second, buddy.
See, this is a game I couldn't stream at my house, because I cannot keep the resolution high enough for this fast-paced action.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Hopefully it looks good for y'all.
Doesn't look like we're missing any frames or anything.
Mm-hmm. So, Ed, how are you making a hog roaster?
So it's going to be cedar blocks. I'm going to make a cedar block hog roaster with rebarb and cedar. And I already found a...
So that's the boss levels, the next level. So we got to decide, do we want to go to the boss level, maybe progress, or we want to go back and try to A+ some of those earlier ones?
What's your vote? Or for grannies, what do you guys think? Should we get ace everything, or just go fight the boss and keep moving?
How about I try and ace one of these levels while you explain the hog roast?
Okay, there you go. So it's just a cinder block. It's around 60 cinder blocks, and they're 4 high, like 6 by 4 by 6. And the fryer says ace, 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 so that's what we're gonna do. And you have like a little burn barrel to the side. There's whole hog barbecue. It's whole hog barbecue. Whole hog barbecue is mostly, as in all regional barbecue, it's out of North Carolina and South Carolina. The Carolinas is where whole hog is really kind of king, and vinegar-based sauce is king, and that's the kind of stuff I really, really love. Really, guess I didn't know that was the plan for next week. That's my wife. Yeah, I'm doing that in the fence. That was the plan. I didn't give you specific dates, but you knew I was doing it. Anyway.
We haven't really worked out anything on some of it.
So. My wife learns everything because I just never tell her, and it kind of just happens.
Vinegar/mustard sauce is the bomb.
It's my favorite barbecue. Craft barbecue right now is mostly... Sorry, Wilson's Clubhouse has become the barbecue podcast, but...
I mean, we are playing Super Meat Boy.
That's true. And barbecue is something I have a lot of passion for. But craft barbecue is mostly in the United States based on Texas barbecue. Texas craft barbecue is pretty much the staple, which is brisket over indirect smoke coming from an indirect firebox. But when I lived in Virginia and traveled to the Carolinas a lot, I just fell in love with Carolina pork. And I think regionality in barbecue is really, really important. If you didn't know about me, you're gonna learn this about me. I've been a restaurant manager majority of my adult life. Ran restaurants since I was 18, and in different forms. And now I don't work in that field anymore because
life changes.
Well, life changes in the work schedule. Food service work schedule sucks. There's no work-life balance. To me, work-life balance is really important. But I still have the food service bug inside of me. Whenever I like help at church for a food function, or I help or do a catering thing, like, oh yeah, I love this. This is something I'm passionate about. I hate the hours, and I can't do it in a corporate level.
Yeah.
So my big goal and one of my dreams is just to open a little barbecue stand here in my little town, and do it not all the time, but every once in a while. But the hope is this summer I want to roast my whole hog myself. And the first one I'm going to do, I'm going to kind of just sell it at cost to friends and family to see if it's something they like and if it has a little bit of legs on it. So I'm hoping to do that here early in June. And do my first whole hog. I found a...
I flinched a little bit that whether or not I'd make it in time.
That was good. I've found a wood supplier so I can get I'm going to be doing it on hickory and cherry. I got the blueprints to make the smoker, which is only going to cost me like $200 to make. It's not too bad of a price.
Yeah.
It's not prohibitive. The big problem about barbecue business is competition. Everybody and their uncle does barbecue. So you have to do something either very, very good.
Or what you're hoping for, something different.
Or something different. And so everyone does... I've Googled whole hog barbecue in Indiana, and there's no places that sell it. Now they'll do pork shoulder, which is like the catering event. I've only done 2 catering events, and now those 2 catering events, I just did pork shoulders out of my little electric. And Tiffany,
yes.
Are you still doing the ace and everything?
Yeah.
Yeah. So this is just a little explanation. This is Super Meat Boy. It is a platformer, so kind of like Mario Brothers, which is a platformer. And you just got to try to beat it. And it's anything you hit anything once, it's instant game over.
And it's kind of difficult.
And it's really difficult and fast. So that's always been kind of the thing about this. It's been voted one of the best platformers ever made. It was made 12 years ago. So it's kind of just a fast pack action.
And the difficulty is really high, but there are no lives, and it does so well at just getting you right back in the action that it really makes the difficulty bearable.
There's no downtime at all.
Yeah.
There's no like, oh, you have 4 lives, you gotta collect the coins, you gotta get the mushroom. Nope, it's just go, get to the end.
A+. You
are an A+, Brock.
Thank you.
You've always been.
I got one. There's one more level if you want it.
No. It's you're getting A's on everything already.
I just know you were talking.
No, you're fine. Yeah. So that's kind of my plan with the barbecue.
I don't know if I can A+ this one.
If you like smoked pork, I'm gonna be getting prices out here soon of what the price per pound. You want some of my whole hog, and we're gonna kind of with sauce and kind of go from there.
So is this the real point of the channel? Is just to help push your businesses?
No, the channel. Oh, okay. No, the channel is here to hang out with you. This is the reason for this channel. I know.
Oh, I hit the wrong button.
But so yeah, so I'm hoping to get that all going here this summer off the ground, and I've told my wife and I told my mom, like, I never want to run or manage anything again unless I own it. I never want to work for a business where I have to manage for other people, manage somebody else for somebody else's profit. Because in the long run, yeah, if you're a manager, you're making okay money, but you never usually. The person is making the real money.
Gracchus believes I really like that 4th grinder, and he's right. If you look, that one is extra bloody. I hit it quite a few times.
It was your death grinder?
Yeah.
Fryer, game on. Definitely sends me some of that info. Can't beat good pork. Well, thanks, Fryer. I appreciate it, man. Yeah, I'll let you know.
Yeah, like, watch this. Watch this. That 4th grinder is going to get a few.
1, 2, 3. 2, 3.
Got a couple.
Okay, I want to try Little Slugger. What's a boss? Oh, cutscene. Don't hit anything, Ed. What is up with Mr. Fetus? Dr. Fetus.
He doesn't like you.
He doesn't like anyone. No one likes him. I get that. But what happened in this fetus's very short life to make him so evil?
Don't know.
Oh! Ah! Oh! Okay. Well, I guess got smushed. Is he in? Oh, is he in the thing?
Yeah, he's piloting. He's got Bandage Girl on the back.
Oh, okay.
And he's coming
just do
for
all
you.
that once, I guess. Okay, let's just do it what Brock says. Do it once. There you go. That was.
Calm down, Ed. You gotta be chill.
Yeah, but I'm not good at being chill. Chill is like the opposite of what I'm good at.
Well, that's what makes good video, right?
Good content. Is it cutting up all the squirrels?
Yeah.
Oh, poor squirrels. But you can't stop it, because, yeah.
He
Okay.
caught you. You've died a lot to that fourth grinder as well. Gracchus has pointed out.
Thanks. Thanks, Gracchus. I appreciate your acknowledgement of my skill set. And oh, look at that! Oh! I gotta remember not to scream. Okay. Okay, jump, 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 jump. Slow down. Jump. Slow down. Jump. Now just run, 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 run. Jump. Jump. Oh, no.
Not jump there.
Nope. I should have just put. Zen. I'm Zen.
Goose frog.
I'm Zen. Stoic.
See, that's one of the downsides of us handing it back and forth is that you don't get as much experience with some of the mechanics that you would have otherwise had by this point.
I know, but I think it's much more amusing to watch like someone who's good at the game than someone who is god awful at the game.
So we want to try to find a third person then next time?
Well, I would consider myself god awful.
Yeah, I'm not very good either.
I think you're quite good. In a comparative term between you and I.
Oh, well, I guess if you're comparing,
You are, well, that's,
just between the two of us.
I mean, that's kind of what our society is. Yes, I'm not comparing you to like the greatest Meat Boy player of all time, Bill Simpson from Hookanoke, New Jersey.
I'm kind of curious. I think you almost made it to the end. If we check the leaderboards,
Yeah.
is this will it show your name, my name, and then whoever else we're friends with? Because you already had progress, so I don't remember you ever playing this game.
You showed it to me.
Oh, okay.
I think I have access to your Steam on my computer.
Yeah, and so maybe we loaded it up here and I showed you the game.
And you're like, I
on.
want to show you this. I'm like, okay, let me see it.
Copyright strike. It's just the two of us.
It's just the two of us.
So how many copyright strikes are we up to now?
We got one for each of our Castle Crashers playthrough, because you can't turn off the music in that game.
Every single one of them?
Yeah, because all the songs are copyrighted from like this one guy, this one artist. Okay, I just
Get to the top.
no.
Wow, that's really lame. There wasn't a setting for the music though, was there?
I think you just turn down the volume. It would have been fine.
Yeah.
Like if I do anything on that WWE game, I gotta
Turn off the volume.
I gotta turn off. No, there's a streamer setting, so it turns
Oh.
off basically all the sound because every one of those songs is copyrighted.
And I could see some of those not being owned by the game maker, but I think like Castle Crashers is all original music.
Yeah.
So like to have the original soundtrack with original music and then copyright striking people for it.
Unless they like paid someone to make the music,
But
and they.
But even still. Oh.
There we go. There we go.
Bye. Nice.
Oh, Chainsaw Man. Abort this mission. What? Where did he get bat wings?
Don't know.
Oh no, the squirrels.
Burnt down the whole forest.
Now wait, the question is, I'm a meat person. Can I just go eat those squirrels and become a bigger meat person? Because they're made of meat.
What's wrong with you?
Just thinking. Oh.
DC versus Meat Grinder.
Oh, squirrely man.
All friends and family are.
Chapter complete.
What? What? Oh, why'd they have to kill him? Nice. Bomb net. Oh, the world is kind of desolate after he burns everything down.
Oh yeah, he burned everything down
and killed all the squirrels. What squirrels do to this dude?
He's very unhappy.
The hospital. That's as far as we got.
It's weird because like it didn't even show the boss beat. I don't think on the last one.
It did have a little flag above it.
Oh, did it?
I didn't know that's what it meant though. Friar. So like a I know what you're talking about. It's the thing with the animal. It's the animal with the multiple heads. I don't know how to pronounce it though. Chimera.
Chimera.
Chimera?
I think it's Chimera. Chimera.
Welcome to Dyslexia Cast, where we can't.
Well, here's my issue because I've been made fun of the way I say that word. That and Manticore are maybe the Chimera because like I've only ever seen it in print, never heard it, so I just guessed on how it was spelled based on how English letters pretend to like go together, you know?
Yeah.
And
how do English letters come together?
Well, you know what I mean. Like the English language don't make no sense.
It don't make no sense. I ate a hot breakfast. I like jumping on trash, pointy trash.
See how you do.
I'll jump on any of this pointy trash.
You make it in one shot, then you can talk that shit. But if you don't, yes, Gracchus says it's Chimera, or is that Chimera? You know, sometimes Ki is Kai or Chi or Chi.
It is. Oh, I see where it is now. Okay. It is a giant animal with.
It's got the 3 heads, right?
Yeah.
So it's got a goat, a lion, and a snake?
Yeah.
Does it have 4 heads?
It has a scorpion tail.
No, the Manticore's got the scorpion tail.
I don't know my mythical animals that much. What, folks? I am not. Oh my! Are those needles?
Yep.
Oh.
Use needles. That's what all the pointy things are.
Oh, so we're in like. Okay, I don't want to. There's children watching. I don't want to say anything I shouldn't. That's awful. This is like nightmare fuel game. Is this just the fall level? Like, okay, you just fall.
Pretty much. I was trying to get the bandage there for a bit, but I may not mess with that for a while. So I gotta. Okay, there's one more jump.
What is your favorite mythical beast, Brock?
Narwhal.
Narwhal's a real animal.
I know. It was a joke. That's a tough
I
one.
mean, it could go extinct eventually, but
the thing is not mythological.
yeah, I guess that's the extinct animals.
What's the?
It's a unicorn. A unicorn, yeah.
What's the rabbit with the antlers?
A jackalope.
Yeah, jackalope.
America's Funniest People used to have these jackalope. Doing boomer stuff now. Skits that I just remember as a kid, which I loved, which I thought was really funny.
Oh, come on! That was right there!
Oh, dude.
Oh. Well, this is not going to be the fastest run. Actually, I'm sure the fastest runs, like, avoid, like, half of this.
El Chupacabra.
That's a pretty good one.
Oh, it's like the Bigfoot. I mean, some people would say it's not mythical, but we can have a discussion on.
I think most of those people, I mean, they're cryptids, right? You know, at the very least. Which, let's be honest, all of the cryptids are mythological creatures. Yeah. So
there's no proof. Mothman.
Hey, where's your proof that they don't exist?
Sadly, that's not how analytical truth is determined.
What? You can't prove a negative?
Yeah, you can't prove a negative. Sorry, folks. Oh.
That's the nature of the game,
Mothman
man.
is real, Greca says. There's a big statue of him in West Virginia. Correct. They built a huge statue in the place where he was sighted.
That's a good way to get some tourist money, I guess.
See, we're making fun of cryptids right now, kind of.
Yeah, we're kind of
sarcastically. But, like, I believe in UFOs. I don't know if aliens are visiting us, but there's definitely unexplained flying objects which have a...
Haven't you seen the footage released of UFOs?
I have. And I mean, the military has come out with, like, yeah, there's stuff that's going on that we don't understand.
Have you seen where they've done some of the UFOs and they're like, oh, this is probably one of these 2 or 3 things.
Yeah.
But then they're like, well, we don't know for certain because the camera angle and quality are too bad. So it's unidentified.
Mm-hmm. Oh, here we go. Oh, can't jump. Oh, that's good to know.
Jump. You just can't jump real high.
You can't jump real high or real low.
That was the orange floaty frisbee I was throwing around today in the pool. Total UFO. Well, you just identified it, so it's no longer a UFO.
Yeah, we have now identified that object.
Well,
you're an ex-military man, Gracchus. Why don't you just, break
that's classified.
Your classified stuff and just tell us all the secrets? And you had access to all the secrets, right?
There's this game. I can't remember what it is. I think it's DCS or something. And like they just not too long ago put out another big thing on their website. They're like, don't send us classified information for these, like, because it's got like airplanes and stuff in it, like a fighter jet planes and whatnot you can fly.
Okay.
And they're like, stop sending us classified information about some of the inner workings of these machines so we can make, because it's like really high simulation, right?
Yeah.
And it's all built on like publicly available knowledge.
Okay.
But like people still keep sending it, like, we're not going to put the things in the game if it's not public knowledge. Stop sending it to us. Not only is you sending it to us a felony, but us receiving it is a lot of legal trouble. So please stop. Do not post it on our forums.
We do not want to go to federal prison. Thank you very much. Gracchus says none of it's classified. It's simply put in a box on a shelf. No one knows where it is. Haven't you seen Indiana Jones?
Yeah.
And the
Wrong. But
it's actually not the Indiana Jones in Temple. It's just Raiders of the Lost Ark. There's a big warehouse that you just put stuff in there like that.
is it not having Indiana Jones in the title?
No. Well, they changed it when it was first released. The first
was just
Indiana
Raiders.
Jones movie is just Raiders of the Lost Ark. There's no Indiana Jones.
And then they changed it when
Then they did Indiana Jones and the Temple of Doom, and so they went retroactively and changed everything to Indiana Jones.
That happens.
Yep. Have you seen everything everywhere all at once?
Nope.
It just won the best picture. Everybody in it won an
Never heard
Oscar.
of it.
Dude, I really want to see it. I heard it's really, really good. Warehouse sounds like the SCP Foundation to me. That stuff is creepy. If you ever looked up any of that crap, it's not crap. Sorry, Freya. I wasn't trying to belittle what you brought up. You ever seen that?
Nope. Never
It's
heard
like
of it.
creepypasta. You ever seen creepypasta? Like Slender Man and all that stuff.
Oh, okay.
And it's people on these forums have like created all these weird monsters and like have a whole compendium of like the natures of the monsters. It's like a monster thing, but for like.
So I need this for my next D&D game.
Yeah, kind of. It's like a D&D monster manual, but for like real life, like modern day stuff. Okay.
I played in a one-shot of Call of Cthulhu a couple of weeks back.
Oh, how'd that go?
It was fun.
I've never played Call of Cthulhu.
I hadn't before then.
Oh, you can't touch the blades.
No, it's a fan, Ed.
Well, I assumed it's
you're
like.
just a simple meat boy.
Sorry. You in Indiana yet, Greg?
Gracchus is in Indiana.
Yes, Gracchus was out on an episode last week.
Last
Came
week
to the
we had
studio
him
and-
here and we played Marvel. No, not Marvel. That's something else. This means Warp.
Yep, This Means Warp. Which This Mean Warp just came out with a huge update today. With a whole bunch of new stuff. You can board ships now. Has a whole bunch of new weapons. Well, a whole bunch. I mean, 2, but
Did you go mad, Brock? My guy did go mad by the end of it. During the actual scenario, he didn't go 100% mad, but then in like the epilogue, because long story short, he was like found afterwards, and he was telling everyone about what happened and what they saw, so they put him in an institution. He did have a little bit of bout of insanity for a moment.
Okay.
It was fun. It was a different. It's way different take on role playing games than I've typically played. So
That's cool.
you're gonna be able to keep it together during this, Ed?
I can't talk. I gotta stop talking.
Okay. So that means I should talk.
Yeah, you run the convo.
Norg Strike 2. Back from board games for the moment. Maybe more later tonight. What games are you playing there, Bruce?
Oh.
My wife and I have been playing a ton of Quacks of Quedlinburg. And she's finally starting to beat me, which is kind of nice.
So is it time for you to play a different game?
No, it's been nice. Like, there was a few times where it was like, I started feeling really bad. Because I would stomp every game. Like, we probably played 8 or 9 games before she won one.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I always assume when I play games with you, I'm going to lose. I start with that assumption, and so when I win, it's just like, it's just icing on the cake.
Nice. You can do it. You can, how much you press the A button will affect how high you jump to.
That's true.
They just played Point Salad, the Eevee version. Maybe Star Wars deck builder tonight. How is a Star Wars deck builder?
Is that new?
I think it's new.
I think I've seen ads on Facebook.
I've seen a picture or two of it around, and I think it's a newer game. And I'm kind of curious, like, what level of deck builder it is. You know?
Like, what do you mean by level? What does that term
Like,
mean?
there's a couple different ways in which deck builders are done. So you have ones kind of like Dominion.
Or the pool and...
Yeah, the pool and...
Oh, is it like, do you have to make the deck beforehand, or do you build it during the game?
Yeah, and then like how far does it go with it too?
Like, my mind when I think of deck builders always goes to Magic, but then that's like a collectible.
Yeah, that's a whole different thing.
It's a whole different world. A whole different world.
Bruce says, sounds like you need to change some of the components for Quacks. Change out the blue. The Scry Brew is overpowered. She loves the brew. The normal blue ones. I never buy them. She also likes, we've been doing the game variant with the water droplets at the bottom. Which every time we played that one, she's won. And part of it may be strategy. I think a large part of it too is just the luck of the draw. Because it is kind of a press your luck draw game in Quacks of Quedlinburg.
I've never heard anything about it.
Yeah, we just got it not too long ago, but we've probably put in, like, we've owned it maybe a month now, and we've already put in maybe 15, 20 games.
Oh, that's cool. Awesome.
Star Wars deck builder is essentially an advanced Star Realms with a good theme. Yeah, okay.
Wait, Star Realms, that's the one that we played that before, right?
We played it.
Is that one deck game?
It's a sci-fi one that you're buying ships, and there's a center row, and
isn't that we played that when I first moved back to Indiana?
maybe
A lot.
Oh.
Come on! Stop running.
So I'm guessing then that the characters in the Star Wars movies and stuff are what you're buying, like Princess Leia or Han Solo or Luke Skywalker.
Okay, well, this one's didn't die.
But yeah, no, in Quacks, I really haven't bought a whole lot. I don't usually buy much of the blue Scry ones.
Oh yeah.
I do like, we have been, the last couple ones we've been playing a lot too was everything was more or less bog standard for the start, except the yellows. We changed to the ×2 movement ones, which I enjoy. How you doing over there, bro?
Excuse me. Okay. And Bruce, I am still working on scheduling for our next TI game, so I will let you know. Kind of figuring out what our next month is going to look like. April's going to look like. So
more TI. Eh?
Yeah, hopefully we'll have a new game, another game. Get put the championship on the line. It's no longer sitting here, proudly displayed in the studio.
Oh, did you lose it?
Yes, I did lose. I got second place.
Who has it now?
Our friend Dustin has.
Mr.
Won.
White?
Yes, Mr. White.
Oh, snap.
Yes, he is our But next time we play, we're not going to be playing with the expansion anymore. We're going to go back to the base game. So
how much of a hassle is that going to be to get separated?
It sucks. I'll be honest. It's not enjoyable. But everyone kind of wants to go back to the base game, and I see why. Like after especially our last expanded one where I got second place, having all the less stuff kind of helps you. Oh, you're joking me. That's all I had to do. You're right, Bruce. In Galactic Conquest, there is no second place. You're right.
Tiffany says she can see a lot of people rage quitting this game. I could see it. I bet there's some broken TVs and controllers over this game.
I've had moments where I'm just like,
I've never personally understood that, like throwing your controller and stuff, like especially like throwing it and like breaking TVs and stuff. But
I'm not violent by nature, so I don't throw things, but I'll scream and just quit and not play anymore.
Yeah. Well, I might do that, but I don't damage things that cost me money.
Yeah, people who are like, I was in college. It was my freshman year in college, and we were having a NFL Madden tournament for our dorm. And a guy got an interception, and he was so mad he threw the controller and broke it. Like, threw it against the dorm. It wasn't in a dorm, it was like in one of the common rooms.
Was it his controller?
No, it wasn't. That was the thing. It wasn't his. He just threw it as hard as possible and broke it.
Lame.
There's no second place, and not a fan of Jason once again. Well, I mean, I think we'll talk. We can, if you're not doing anything, I mean, if you're able to text tomorrow, Bruce, we can text a little bit and talk about that.
Bruce also says that the Star Wars deck builder game is more than just theme, but if you know Star Realms, it'd be a breeze to get into.
Oh, okay.
Well, look at all those meat boys just flying majestically through
the air, just like.
I think it's always really interesting to see like where you're one, because the camera follows the one that makes it to the end. So it's interesting to see like the ones who are faster and the ones who are slower.
Yeah. I can't believe if I just jumped and went to the side. I could have just went through it and not died.
Yeah, because if you jump,
So
if you're still on
infuriating.
your up as you hit the fan.
Yeah, you go out. Yeah, I didn't think about that until
Oops, I hit the wrong button.
right.
Use an app.
Yeah, I want to play again, Bruce. Just timing. You know how it is, man. Life is busy.
Hey, there's a fan here. Look, see,
Especially with Tiffany about to graduate from school and being super busy that way.
I don't think I'm making progress.
Nope. I see all your meat juice flying all over the. Did you kill yourself on purpose? Why don't you just go above it? Can you do that? Yeah, like that. See?
Okay, so we gotta go back in there though.
Oh, okay.
Oh, that's the wrong one.
There's a good chance I will have basketball that day anyway, so I'm not sweating at TI that much. Well, cool. Oh, cool. We'll see what happens. No. Okay. Here we go. Yep, my wonderful wife is graduating from school here in 2 months.
Oh, snap.
Almost done. We'll have her nursing degree.
She's really a rock star in that.
She is. She's #1 in her class representative, all that jazz. She's awesome. LS baseball games come before any games. I hear you, man. Family first, above anything. How's she doing? Is Ella doing well? She hopefully she's doing well in basketball and enjoying it. I mean, she's still doing it, so obviously she's probably enjoying it. But
Just can't get the timing down to this first jump right.
I feel like I'm happy that it's not. Like I'm not the only one who died a bazillion times that last level. You're having. Oh no.
What?
You're gonna beat it, and I'm gonna feel happy. Whoop. Yep. Yeah, she is. She's literally counting the days to graduation. Like literally, she can tell you today like how many days she has left.
Yeah. How many days are left?
We'll probably put it in the chat here in a minute.
Bruce says she's having a lot of fun, needs more practice, but I'm trying to balance fun with not stressing overly practicing.
Yes, I 100% agree. Kids at that age should not be. That's a thing.
I'm surprised it didn't just kill you when you went off the side.
You should watch. There's a show on Netflix called. It's about little league football in Texas.
Oh lordy,
these parents are insane. Like
Yep.
I'm hardcore judging. I'm watching this thing, and I'm like, no, I just can't. No. If my kids don't want to do something in sports, I'll say like try it, and if they don't like it after once, I'm just gonna be like, yep, don't have to do it again.
So Tiffany says 54.
54 days.
Oh, it's getting close.
What the?
Are you gonna blame the controller?
A great carpenter doesn't blame his tools. So I will not be blaming my tool.
Bracket says, bah! It's not the second, so not that important. I'm not sure of that reference.
Might be from a past conversation we were having.
We got 42 hours of Clinicals left.
Yes.
Nice.
Hopefully, by the time my vacation's done, she'll be done with clinicals.
I was surprised she didn't have Clinicals tonight. She usually does that on Thursdays, doesn't she?
She does, but the person. So how the clinicals work is she has like this nurse that she works with, and she has to work when this nurse works. And she only works on the weekends, and once a week it's Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and then the next week it's Friday, Saturday, Sunday.
Makes sense.
So she's working tomorrow night.
What kind of meat do you think Meat Boy is?
Well, with all those dead squirrels, I'm thinking he's part squirrel at least.
I'm thinking a mix of cheetah and then maybe impala.
He's part car? Is Impala an animal?
Yeah.
Learn something new every day, folks. Never be so unhumble to like when you don't know something. Just say, I don't know that. Explain that to me. What is an Impala?
Impala is a car made by Chevrolet.
I know that. But you said so it's part car? I don't know the joke that you're making. I don't understand.
It wasn't a joke. It was so Impala is Chevy named their car Impala off of an animal.
Okay, I get that.
And the animal, it's kind of like a gazelle.
Okay, so it's not another spam.
Spam.
It's a little too red for spam. Spam
Scrapple?
is much more of a grayish Scrapple. Oh, Gracchus.
I don't know Scrapple.
Scrapple is an East Coast thing. It's like an amalgamation of pork products like mixed together and
It's like a hot dog. An all pork hot dog.
You kind of, but then you cook it like sausage, like in like patties, and it just has a different kind of flavor. But my ex-wife loves Scrapple, so we ate Scrapple all the time.
Yes, Bruce says that me and him, we rode an Impala. Well, we drove it, but we drove an Impala all the way to Colorado to visit Ed once.
You did, Kansas, man.
It was an Impala SS.
That was a fun visit.
On the way back from that trip, I actually drove it backwards the wrong way on the highway. On purpose.
Oh, on purpose?
Yeah. We had a debate. I don't know if you'd want me to tell this full story, but
me or him?
I'm not sure if he'll want me to tell this full story. But basically, there was a bunch of road construction, and at one point, I put the car in reverse and drove backwards a little bit.
But why? That's like a bet as being
Well,
stupid.
I don't know if we can discuss it later.
It's just
Yeah, I
something
don't
I
know
want
if
to
he
talk about.
wants to.
Okay.
We can spam. Bruce says an Impala is a fancy deer. You can tell I'm all right.
Does it wear a top hat? You can tell a normal deer from an Impala because it wears a top hat.
Okay, he says I can tell the story, so I will.
So I want to make Bruce's avatar for us just a deer in a top hat. Anyway, go ahead.
So, are you gonna make it? Why are you going up there?
No, I thought that's where I had to go.
Oh, all you had to do was
This
jump
game
right.
is so dumb. Oh, I'm too loud. Anyway, go ahead, bro. Tell your story.
So we're in. I think we were in Kansas, and Kansas B.
Oh, you son of a gun! I could have done it the whole time.
Also, when you were on that thing on the left side, you could have just jumped straight across too, instead of trying to go up more. Look at all those meat boys.
Meeting their doom. you like that? Meet their doom. Do you like that? That's a dad joke right there.
It says, Graka says, it does. They are called spiral antlers. Because their antlers kind of...
It was not a top hat. It's not a top hat, though. I want to see a cartoon anthropomorphic deer with a top hat on, and we'll just call him the Impala, Bruce the Impala. What the? Happy I don't have this level. Too many trees and people for Kansas. Maybe Kansas City. I mean,
with the drive, the problem with Kansas is that it's super long with just nothing. Especially when you're driving through it the long ways.
Yeah.
Like, oh, hey, 70 miles to the next gas station.
I mean, it's not Texas, but what is?
I've never driven through Texas.
Yeah, I haven't either.
So anyways, we were driving. I was driving at the time.
Okay.
Bruce was in the car, the passenger seat. And,
was this the Ninja Turtle story?
yes, this is the Ninja Turtle story. So we were having a discussion, and there was a debate, and he said that girls don't like Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles.
Okay.
And I was like, that's preposterous. Ninja Turtles are awesome. There are definitely girls who like Ninja Turtles as well.
Okay.
And he's like, no. And then, so we were coming up the road construction. We're in the left lane, and the traffic was stopped. So we kind of came to a stop, and the lane we were in was ending, so there wasn't a lot of people behind us, and there's like a semi. And then I had noticed as we were coming to a stop, behind the semi was a lady, I don't know, teens, 20s, you know.
So younger
lady in the driver's seat of a truck that was behind the semi.
Okay.
And I was like, well, let's go ask one.
Let's go do a highway survey and see if we can find that lady who likes.
So I put the car in reverse and back up until I am like right beside them.
Yeah, parallel with it.
Yeah, and then I'm like looking over, waiting for them to look over so I could tell them to roll down the window. And then right before she looks over, Bruce leans over because he's like super embarrassed at this point, and he's got his seat leaned back. He reaches over and just yanks the volume of the radio up. So I'm like, God damn it! Sorry for my language. I was like, dang it! Why'd you do that? And then as I turned it down, and then as I looked back over towards her, she was like just returning back to looking forward, and like she's not gonna look over again.
Yeah, these weirdos.
I was like, dang it, Bruce! It's like, dang it!
I was gonna ask this random lady.
And I think the main thing is he knew I was right and didn't want to be proven wrong.
I think fighting words. I think
that's
right.
what it was.
This is interesting.
I'm not arguing with you. I'm explaining to you why you're wrong. But yeah, that's the time I drove backwards on a highway. Yeah, in reverse.
Yeah, but see that doesn't. I thought you were like
No,
went on the on ramp
no.
wrong. Like I've seen that.
Mm-hmm.
Like that's the off ramp, not the on ramp. Here we go.
Well, I think we may have had a dry erase board, but it didn't come up during that point. We were maybe, well, no, because I think you had I don't know where the board was at. I was driving, so I didn't have it. And I'm sure you would not have given it to me if there was an option for that.
Okay.
I remember also Pikes Peak.
Yes. Oh my Lord, Pikes Peak.
You would not let me drive up Pikes Peak, but I refused. I refused to not drive down it.
It was. And the weird thing is, I should have let you drive up it, because up it was the least of the stressful bits.
Yeah, well,
going down it.
Well, part of the agreement was that I was going to be the one driving down because I was the most experienced driver.
Yeah. Or you're better at it. Oh, you're better than me, at least. Like a honk if you like turtles. I didn't put my chair down and hiding. It was actually an LCD TV hooked onto a computer.
We are not that fancy.
That would be pretty awesome. I remember it differently. I remember having a dry erase board. Okay.
Bruce says, I still maintain, Ed and I saw our lives flash before our eyes.
It was frightening. I think at one point I just closed my eyes.
Yep.
And stopped.
From that one back before it was all paved. Oh, I hit the wrong button.
I don't know what you're doing.
I hit the wrong button because I'm talking.
Yeah, before it was all paved.
Yeah, it was before all like the top last I don't know, third of it wasn't paved yet. It's all paved now.
I think they put up rails too, didn't they?
I don't know how much rails they've done.
Like people die there all the time.
Well, I mean, it is a mountain pass.
Yeah. I remember Brock being mad at how scared Ed and I were. I was so scared. You wouldn't even talk to us about it for like a very long time because you were so mad at us for being so scared about it.
Well, you guys were freaking. Not only were you scared, you were like freaking out needlessly. Like screaming and hollering and grabbing the doors and.
I was like a parent of like a 14-year-old that they're trying to teach to drive. Like you're letting them drive in real life for the first time. You're like, okay, Bob, slow down.
So this is an important level because it teaches you a new mechanic that you have to get these keys to open locks.
Okay. But driving is like Need for Speed games. 4 cars for a quarter. Yeah, okay. You live in Colorado. You used to live in Colorado Springs, Greg, because you know what that's about. It was legitimate though. We weren't trying to mess with you. No, it was.
I didn't think you guys were trying to mess with me, but
they did stop motorcycle uphill racing, but they still do the normal uphill racing.
Yeah.
Don't they do?
I didn't know they stopped the motorcycle one.
They don't have a downhill, right?
No, they don't do downhill. It's too dangerous.
Yeah.
But they do. It's
okay. Can't do that.
It's like race for the clouds or something.
Yeah, race for the peak.
It has something to do with like clouds or sky or something. It's been a while since I've watched it. I thought it would have been a cool thing to go to. Nice.
I always wanted to hike up it.
Yeah.
The hike is like a 3 or 4 day hike. Oof. I always wanted to. And one of my dreams, I have like my dream list, and one of them is going on the app, to the Appalachian Trail.
Why do I get the blackout zone?
I'm happy that you do. These levels don't look like they're gonna be fun at all. Race to the shrine.
That is not it.
Like there's a shrine on the peak. I don't remember there being a shrine. I mean, it's been a very long time since I've been there.
Full of it. The pictures from Pikes Peak were tremendous. I wish I still had them. I think I've lost them at one of the points during the computer changes.
Oh, I had them on my Facebook, but then I deleted my Facebook. I deleted my Facebook account. I might not have them. I think no, I have them printed. They're in my picture book. I have a photo book that they're in. Has that in my trip to Switzerland in it.
Nice.
That was a good trip.
Bruce said he found him on his MySpace at one time. He refound his old. I wonder if my old MySpace exists or if I closed it out.
I don't know.
I'm gonna have to look into that later.
Okay, so that doesn't work.
MySpace. It was fun. It was a fun trip.
It was great. I don't have a whole bunch of great memories from Colorado when I lived in Colorado, but that is one of them.
Do you remember the time when it was me and Mom came out and I fell at Garden of the Gods?
Yes,
and
I
got
remember.
all kinds of scraped up.
Yeah, Garden of the Gods is really cool. If you like the outdoors, Colorado Springs is super cool. There's a lot of outdoorsy stuff to do. I really wonder if that German bakery is still open. There's a German bakery that you could get like real German pretzels at. That's so good.
You need to make me more of your soft pretzels at some point.
I need to make some more. I haven't in a while. It's just extremely time intensive.
Oh, is it?
Yeah, and I don't like. I want them. I'm such a perfectionist. When I make them, I want them to look perfect, and they never do because I just don't have the equipment to make them look perfect. I can roll them well. It's when you dip them in the lye, you get the flavor and the texture you want from pretzels. It's just really hard because the lye has to be hot. You have to heat it, and then they have to.
He just got quiet. Like,
I don't want to die.
The fun thing on this one is the bandage. You have to get that key that's behind her.
Yeah.
And then come down to that bottom right. And then go back up.
And then go all the way back up. That would suck.
Yep.
That was the thing just above the zoo out there. Yeah. I love that place, man. There's a real German bakery up in Indy too. Oh, that's cool. I'd like to go see that.
Race to the Shrine was the running thing up to the shrine built for Will Rogers.
Oh, okay. A running. Wow. Wow, that would be intense. Oh, speaking of Appalachian Trail, so I do those Conquer challenges things.
Yep.
Which is like an app that your step, whatever
Tracker.
you use, tracker like Fitbit or whatever you decide to use. Then if you do it, it's like a little app and it tracks all that stuff, and then they send you a little medal. I did Niagara Falls. That was the first one I did.
Yeah.
The second one I did was the Appalachian Trail, because one of my goals is to hike the Appalachian Trail. I am 40 miles left.
Oh wow!
And then so I'll have my
How long have you been working on it?
almost a year, because I would have been done in February if I didn't get hurt.
Oh
But then
yeah, 'cause you had all
during-
the injuries.
Yeah, I was hurt in the summer, so that took me out of commission for like 3 months. So
during the nicest months to be outside.
yeah, exactly. So it really put me behind the 8 ball. But I should be next week. I should be done with that.
Becca says, "See it more like sample the cakes."
Oh,
And then he said, Bruce says, "I did Loch Ness on one of those."
oh yeah. I really, it helps me like get excited.
motivated?
Get excited for walking and finally under 300 pounds. I don't know if I talked about that last week.
Ooh, you did
So
not.
that's
Congratulations,
Thank you.
man.
Yes, I haven't been under 300 since COVID, so it's pretty nice. I gained a pound this week, but I kind of snacked a lot over the weekend, so that makes sense to me. But,
Now, are we continuing the weight loss challenge thing?
well,
or are we starting a
we need
new?
to talk. We talked a little bit, which will be on next week's punishment episode that we're going to have next week. We're going to show the punishment for morbidity combat for our losers. And we talked about doing another like a contest or something, but do we want to do weight loss or kind of what we want to do? We haven't really talked about it. So it'd be nice to like kind of talk to our stakeholders, people who would be interested in joining us on some sort of challenge and get the rules. And there's nothing up there. Why am I doing that?
Which Dustin dominated us in.
Yeah, he yep,
Rockstar.
he is the winner. But it wasn't about winning, it was about losing.
Yeah.
So
And I lost.
Yeah.
But not in like the successful way.
no.
I lost in the loser way.
Yes, the largest loser. So I don't know, I'll be up for it, but I don't know who else would be and what would our punishments be. Like we talked a little bit about that, but I don't know how everyone would feel about the idea I had. But
Yeah, I don't know about that one.
yeah,
So Graka says all the German chocolate cakes. Yum. Which I get now talking about the cakes. The German cakes. Steve says the game looks like it's getting easier. It is not getting easier. We're just getting better.
see, that's pro gamer skills right there, son.
You didn't know she was right
you like
underneath
that?
you, did you?
Yep.
And to answer Bruce's question, yes, this is my Bombcast shirt. Official member since 2010.
In case Brock and I were kings of the losers. Yes, you guys are king losers. I think a fitness challenge, fastest mile ran or an obstacle. Oh my lord!
I don't know about.
Oh, that's a great idea. No, not very much, but an obstacle course.
Yeah.
We can like decide like what kind of obstacles we'll be in, and then we'll have somebody make the obstacle course for us, and then whoever gets the fastest time, which shows overall fitness. Ooh, I like that idea.
So this is introducing us to a new
Lasers.
game mechanic of the lasers, and I'm going to attempt to not overjump on some of this stuff.
Oh, I like how it makes a little noise for you. I don't like how the fetus punches her. That bothers me a little bit.
No, well, Dr. Fetus is a horrible, horrible, horrible being.
Prior, a funsticle course.
A funsicle. Now, funsicle I can get behind.
What's Zujorushi?
Zojirushi. It is a brand that makes like rice cookers and thermoses and different things like that, and it's a bit of a Bombcast shout out.
Oh, okay.
Zojirushi. I actually have a nice Zojirushi thermos, and it worked really well.
Oh, cool. Funsticle course. How was she not getting lasered every time? Yeah, I don't know. Science is weird.
So the lasers in this one, it starts off with a light red that's a warning that the bright red that will kill you is coming.
No, the princess was in the laser and wasn't dying.
Yeah, no, she's just invulnerable, I guess.
Ah! Oh my lord, I love the obstacle course idea. I really do.
Yeah.
What is your thoughts?
We would need a fair amount of lead up time.
Oh, I know. Well, we had 6 months training.
Yeah.
I mean, I would assume we would do another 6 months.
I mean, we could.
Because that would give us enough time to create an.
Would that end in a time where the outside weather of Indiana would still be playing okay?
You do the math. I'm playing.
Oh, I'm not smart.
It's not hard.
Okay, I'm looking it up.
6 plus almost April.
Exactly. So we're looking at like September, October time. Ooh, October.
We could do I have kind of places that we could make it do it inside. It has enough room to do it inside. Oh, what do you guys think? You guys like the obstacle course idea? Oh, we got matching thermoses when we worked at FedEx, I think.
Maybe. You just decimated my time there. I'm gonna have to kill myself real quick.
Oh, you had the original time on that one?
No, I was just making a joke because part of this game is the speedrun aspect.
Oh, yeah.
So, like, you left me sitting at the start line when you handed me the controller.
Oh, I got you. Rocktober. Oh, I like it. No, it's not Rocktober. It's Brocktober. Brocktober. Brock picks all the games. Brock, Oh, I like it. I've already actually started getting stuff ready for the Dingus Cup in July.
Yeah.
We're going to be changing it up. We're not going to be doing games I made. We're going to be playing like Jackbox games and playing like competition games like that. Mm-hmm. And kind of going from there to see who the winner's going to be. We got to start sending the invites for that out.
So this level really struggled with it when trying to get that bandage.
Yeah. Inside that?
Yeah.
How do you even get in it?
Yep.
Oh.
And that's why I struggled with it.
It's Trixie. The game's quite Trixie's, this game. Oh, we're down at the farm. Oh, my lord. I love my wife. She's the smartest person I know. That is such... Oh, we gotta do like endurance.
Oh man, I've missed some of these. Ultimate Granny Warrior. Ultimate Granny Warrior?
Oh my lord, that'd be great!
The Ultimate Granny Warrior.
Oh, we'll just change it. We won't do Morbidity Combat. We'll just call it Ultimate Granny Warrior.
Okay, but how are we going to do the lead up before the event? Like, ours our weekly updates.
I mean, we could do every week, like... I don't know. We could try. I could try to film a little bit with everybody.
Like, do we want to have the weight loss as a part of it, and then at the end, there's also a super ultimate Granny Warrior?
Yeah,
thing?
and whoever loses, that's the person who gets the punishment,
okay.
or the prize. If we do it the other way.
Maybe there's some way you could do like some scale into it. So like, there's multiple events that each worth so many points, and the weight loss is one of those events.
Percentage.
Yeah.
Oh, Brock.
Bruce says he wants a Nerf war. I have an armory. Cardio will come into play.
I know Gracchus has an armory too. I know Gracchus.
Gracchus says, I told you it was false. But I was focusing so much in the last level that I have no idea what that's in reference to.
I don't know. I know his kids are super into Nerf.
Yeah, dude, he's been 3D printing them parts, and he's also like super technologically smart. So he's like, my armory just got 2 more blasters for his, Nate says. But he's also like hooked them up to like rechargeable batteries.
Yeah. He's modded his stuff up to no joke.
Yeah.
Well, I think we always wanted to do the big Water Wars thing, and that's kind of been held off. Maybe
since COVID.
Yeah, since COVID. Then we have the family reunion this year, which I'm running. So, well, me and my
so
mother
when
doing, so
I have a horrible time, I can blame you.
Yeah, that's fine. I'm okay with that.
I was just kidding.
Everybody blames me for everything. It's okay. It's no big deal.
Not the first time, won't be the last.
Yep, amen.
Oh, I see me just jump right into that thing.
Yep. I was talking to my boss the other day, and we had like this issue, and I was like, I sent an email to somebody to answer for clarification. In the beginning of the email, it was just like, I'm sorry if this makes me sound really stupid. Can you just explain this to me again like I'm 5? Because I'm just not understanding. And I told him, like, dude, just act dumb. No one's going to hate you for acting dumb. Just act stupid. Get it explained so you understand.
Especially if you, like, pursue getting better, you know?
Teach me so I don't have to bother you anymore.
That might be too much.
That could be part of the obstacle course. Have a section that is marksmanship. Oh my gosh, nerf marksmanship. Oh, I need a notepad. I need a notepad.
Well, it'd have to be like a gun that no one's used though, so they can't have like practice with that specific ones.
Oh, my brain is now on fire for this idea. Oh, I know what I'm doing down at my mom's for this whole week, other than hanging out with my kids and my mom. I'm gonna be writing down plans.
If only I still have my airsoft guns. Let's use those for the marksman.
Oh, I like this. I like this idea, folks.
I saw the chat move, but I can't see what it says.
Bruce, modding Nerf has a big community. There is a monthly Nerf war in Broad Ripple. Well, that's cool. Want me to 3D print a totally custom blaster? Oh my, yeah, but the problem is, Greg, is you could use it. And then you'd have I'm assuming you'd want to take part.
You'd have to make sure it works, you know, so you're going to have to do some practice with it.
One of the old disc launchers would be fun for that. Oh, that's a good idea. Okay, so we're going to have the Dingus Cup in July for my birthday.
Mm-hmm.
So I'll get those invites right out. And then we can do, during Brocktober, we will have this obstacle course challenge. What do we want to call it? Do we just want to keep doing Morbidity Combat? Because that's a good name.
I mean, we could also do Ultimate Granny Warrior.
It's good too. I like that.
Maybe even like make little clips of different things, like, oh, I've been training and I've done this.
Yeah, I could edit a little montage video.
Yeah.
Oh my lord, I'm excited.
Graka says, man, those disc launchers were interesting. Bruce states, I have a few totally 3D printed blasters. I can get my 3D printer working again. He also says he has a Caliburn and a few 200 plus feet. Oh my lord.
I can't have any more hobbies. So I'll join in, but kind of like decided, okay, these are going to be my hobbies. This is what I do.
I really want to start printing you some 3D terrain.
I can't. I'll be excited when we get that. Oh. What is this?
Granny Gladiator, like American Gladiator.
Oh my lord. Do like a tournament where we have those little batons and we all have to stand on the thing. Okay, so come this way so I can get the key. Oh, he's on jump. Oh no. Oh.
Just fall on the pin.
I almost just threw the controller. I got so rage. No!
You got the next part of the level, man.
I just figured out that part.
Says, so it will be like a biathlon.
Yes! Yeah, kind of like a biathlon, yeah. Oh my gosh, I can make you guys a medal.
You just ran under him.
Yeah, I know, I'm awful, Brock. I'm awful. I'm talking, my brain is full of awesome ideas that I'll half-assedly pull off. Okay, just let me be. Let me enjoy my moment.
I would only quarter-assedly pull it off. I've still not quite learned, like, knowing where my limits are and be like, yeah, realistically, I'm not actually going to do.
Yeah, I just wish I had, like, a person in my life who I can just be like, you are the producer. Here are my crazy ideas. Help me get these things off the ground.
Well, you know what? When we start making tons of money off of this YouTube channel, we can do that.
Sounds good. Put that in the budget.
They'll go in there somewhere.
Oh. I have to say, I watch a lot of Multiple Crisis Protocol content, and my favorite named creator in the space who do battle reports, it's Midlife Crisis. Midlife Crisis Protocol, and I'm like, that is a genius name. I love it.
I think it'd be really fun to maybe make a video or two of some tabletop games.
Oh, we will. I already know we will. Not using like tabletop, using
the actual
real
stuff.
Yeah. The only thing would be, oh, you gotta be.
Ooh, Strava. Briar says you can integrate the blasters into the course, make it at a 3 blaster comp, like a 3Q comp. Well, like maybe you have to like shoot a few, then like move somewhere else, and then shoot like grab a different one and shoot some more targets.
Yeah, and like run to the next one.
Yeah.
And we have my in-laws' farm, which has woods, which has like all the space that we could need. Oh my
Greca says, guess I should earn my executive producer title. You have earned that thing.
You have earned that like 12 times over, my friend.
You don't need to worry about that one.
But if you want to be the regular producer as well, you and I can definitely talk.
I mean, we could always use extra hands when working with the show.
Please, I would love to have extra.
You mean like a guy who would get a super awesome TI belt and get it made?
Yes, yes. I have people in my life who could, but then like I feel bad because they have full lives, and I don't want to ask them to do. You know, we talked when Gracchus was here last week. We talked a little bit about him maybe coming to the show a little bit more now that he's back in town. That's one of those things that we gotta sit down and just really make a plan.
No, and we gotta figure out like how we want to do it and when.
I almost cried.
You need me to play?
This is not a game I would ever buy for myself.
Yeah.
It is too infuriating.
Well, it doesn't help that we're trying to run a show here too at the same time.
Oh, well, that's what makes it interesting.
Yeah. Come on, Ed.
Okay. Ah, no!
You want a hint?
No.
Where he shows up on that thing shows you where he's going to go, so you can kind of plan ahead.
Where he looks?
Like, if he comes up on the left side, he's going to jump left to right. If he comes up on the right side, he'll jump right to left.
If he comes up in the middle, he can go either.
He goes up. He just goes straight
up. Oh, he just goes up?
Yep.
No, 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 no!
Gracchus says the facial expressions are the best. I've heard like half the fun of watching us is watching our expressions.
I half the time, like I want to watch the episode over again just to see when like I see you hardcore judging me. Like I know you make the face. There's a Brock face. I call it the judgmental Brock face, and he's just. I know, like, oh, he's doing that right now, probably.
So I need to be more mindful of my facial expressions.
No, that doesn't bother me none.
Well, maybe not on the show, but like other times in my life.
Oh. Well, though it helps me. Like, okay, I'm a little too much right now, so I need to lower myself. But sometimes I can be a little much.
Can't we all?
Especially when I get my energy up. So.
I gotta say, all your stuff you've been painting have been amazing, and you're getting so much work done.
Thank you.
And there's a part of me that's really envious, but then it's also like I could be getting a lot more done if I just painted.
Yeah,
if I did the things.
And I don't like. Oh, I didn't die. That was good. And I'll be honest, like there'll be times when. Like, I'll get off work, I don't have anything going on, and the kids don't get home for a couple hours, so I'll just sit there and paint for hours.
Yeah.
And because painting for me has become this zen, like, it's like Legos and everything else. You can just, you fall into it, and you get into a flow state, and everything kind of just melts away. And for me to be mentally healthy, I have to have flow states in my life. If you don't know what flow states are, if you've ever done something and time kind of just melts when you're doing it, scientifically that's called a flow state. You're in a state where your brain...
Should have just wall jumped, man.
Thanks, Brock. Thanks for the hint.
Tiffany says he sets up his table in the front room every night. That is cool. Do you have a good way of like storing your paints or moving your paints around?
No, I left them in the box that they're in, and then I have like a little tubby that I keep the boxes in, and I pull them out when I'm ready to paint.
Gotcha.
Yeah, Tiffany kind of hates it because I basically just leave the table out now at all times. So now I'm like, I'll probably paint sometime today or tomorrow.
Bruce says he'd like to see some of the paintings. I've been doing that lately as well.
Oh, go to my Facebook. My personal Facebook has you go to MCP. There's a file called Marvel Crisis Protocol.
You want me to try a little
No,
bit? You got it? Welcome to Super Meat Boy.
Oh, we only have 5 minutes left. Okay, after this run, I'll let you know.
Me and Jessica have a thing now sometimes where we'll say the name of this game, or like we never found a warp. Well, we never went into a warp zone. We played today, but when you go into it, it goes warp zone. And so sometimes we do that.
Oh, you mean like a guy who would have a super awesome TI belt? Yes, Bruce. Okay, yeah, okay, we're done. Picture person is best. He sets up a table in front every night. Yep. I'd rather have a conversation about it besides just looking at Facebook. Oh, I didn't. You said see, so I just assumed you wanted to see the pictures. I didn't try to be dismissive. I don't want you to feel like I was being that way. Oh, I'd love to talk about it. I don't know much. Mostly all the things are the few stuff I watched on YouTube, and I actually got a course, but I'm to the point where like they're talking about stuff I don't know, so I really want to pay attention to it, and I haven't had the opportunity to sit down and pay attention to it yet. Because they're talking about shading, which I just say shade by intuition, and sometimes it works, and sometimes it doesn't. So I've been using a lot of speed paints, which are kind of fun, which I really enjoy. Because it makes it a little bit faster, because I'll take like 7 or 8 hours to do one model and it's not great. Speed paints help you get like the base stuff done really quick. You move on to detail in a quick manner. I mean, they're not great. They're not, I'm not an artist quality.
Are you having fun?
I enjoy it.
Do you like your paint jobs?
Yes. When I started doing it, like I could just, putting the models together and painting them, like I want to play the game much more than I do, but I get enough enjoyment out of the building the models and painting them that I could just do that and it'd be okay. I wouldn't be upset.
I think one of my issues lately has been, so like I'm trying to paint all my dudes, and I've been doing kind of a batch paint with them, which I'm not fast, I'm not good either, but a lot the same. And so it's like, I think if there maybe I should, because I want them to look kind of uniform, because I'm part of a military team, you know? Yeah. So I don't want, like, I want them to have kind of a uniform look, and it's like, okay, this is kind of the same. And there's so many of them, too, that feels a little daunting at times.
Yeah.
And plus, it's a bit of work to set up my area. Because, like, I just paint in front of my computer, but to do it, I have to, like, move parts and stuff, so I have room on my little desk to do it.
I'm gonna make a hobby station in that corner of my living room. After Tiffany graduates from school, we're gonna move her desk in the living room and make a little hobby corner for me. But anyway, Bruce says, yeah, I used a lot of speed paints, especially on people that have all the same colors, etc. Yeah, I like it, especially when they have, yeah, I'm not great at color theory. Yeah, I don't know anything about color that much. But I'm really, because the Marvel Crisis characters have a lot of, like, they have samey in a lot of different places, so you can do like, okay, I do the blue Spider-Man, red, 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 blue, blue, blue. There you go, primary colors, you're good. A lot of primary colors, and just like a couple of, because comic books. So that's kind of nice.
You want to get, oh, I knew I was going to get hit.
And I have no interest in doing like Warhammer or any of that stuff. Those IPs aren't anything I'm super interested in. But like D&D models would be fun. I'd love to make like a little goblin diorama of like the Goblin King, and I've thought about that. Because I've seen on the Marvel Crisis Facebook page, there's Adepticons coming up, and they have a contest for the best diorama. So there's guys making these dioramas for Adepticon, which is really cool to look at. Fryer, I can't wait to try some speed paints. Got to try them on some armies that aren't my usual. And then Bruce says speed paints are great for zombies or a lot of Cthulhu death may die enemies. Yeah. Because they're all kind of kind of the same color, and you kind of just do it, and then do your highlights, and you're good to go. Yeah, my goal, I was talking to Brock about it before the stream. I really want to go to Adepticon next year. Not this year. I don't know enough about the game. I haven't played it enough to go to an event like that. But I'd love to go up to Chicago and go to Adepticon next year.
I know Friar's been talking about wanting to go to Adepticon
too. Yeah. And I might go try to get to Gen Con this year. I don't know. We'll see.
My wife really enjoys going to Gen Con.
Yeah. I had tickets last year, but then something went down and I couldn't go. Well, I wanted to go for TI, and they weren't having a TI tournament. Or I couldn't get in. Something happened, and then I had to work, got crazy, and maybe I got hurt. I don't remember. Something, I think I got hurt maybe, and I couldn't go. But
now you gotta ask yourself, how long did you spend on that level before you handed me the controller?
Yeah, nightmare fuel. I really want to go to, I'd like to go to Gen Con this year just so I can play in the LVO tournament. There's an LVO qualifier for Marvel Crisis Protocol.
You think you're good enough to qualify?
No, not at all. I'd like to do a tournament.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna start going to the hopefully I haven't talked to my wife yet, so
you know something you really need to do if you want to start getting into tournaments,
what?
like actual tournaments that people run, we got to get faster.
Yeah, I know the rules well enough to Ugh.
But I'm always down to play more.
I know. We just gotta get it organized.
I know it's hard. It's hard to get the time.
Yep.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I want to, and I'm gonna plan on going hopefully after the Game Preserve in Greenwood gets all their remodels and stuff done. Go there. They have stuff on Mondays. Yeah, and I want to go to start going to that on Mondays every once in a while. So we'll see what happens. I don't know.
It is definitely fun to go to a store and play. I would not play in a tournament myself, but I like casual plays.
Yeah,
I'm not interested in competitive match playing.
I would love to do it, and then if I just hate like super negative people. So if you're playing with people and they're super competitive and it's kind of negative, it's just kind of like, okay,
I'm just taking the fun out of the game. Yeah. Yep. But you'll have that when you get into some of the tournament stuff.
True. Transition. Well, that's that time, folks. It is 8:30 on Thursday. That means Wilson's Clubhouse is closing down for the evening. We want to thank you so much for joining us tonight. As always, we love you guys. We love doing this. This is a part of our lives that we just thoroughly enjoy. We enjoy that you take time out of your life to watch us. If you haven't already, we would love it if you'd please like and subscribe. It helps the algorithm, doesn't cost you anything. And when you do that, get your nose close to your phone. Give it.
I'm hoping most of the people who are watching are subscribed.
Yeah, they probably have, but you still got to do it.
We could get some new people.
You never know. You might have a new viewer.
Have you not watched our channel before, but had fun?
We love you. And you're a lurker guy. We love lurkers. I'm a lurker. Ask my wife. Anyway, we love you guys. Thank you so much for watching. We won't have a show next week. I am on vacation, but we will have an edited video of our punishments for Morbidity Combat for our favorite two losers, Brock and Gracchus. Let me see.
Subscribing on
PJ
YouTube.
is super into it. Talk to me at some point, Ed. I'll give you a setup with community. Okay, sure, I will, Bruce. That sounds good. Miss Christmas, who is our local waxing professional, she'll be in that punishment video next week.
It was her first time ever doing it.
YouTube allows subscribing. Yes, Gracchus. I know you're not into social media.
It's not
but
like money subscribing.
Actually, you can become a channel member, but
that's a whole nother thing. Yeah, we're not even another thing. We're not even eligible for that yet.
No. Yeah.
But subscribing is just getting the notifications. Well, if you turn on notifications, subscribing is just like saying, hey, I like this channel and show me its stuff sometime.
Yeah. And you don't even have to put on notifications.
No, you don't.
You don't have to kind of, don't even watch. You don't have to.
For this channel.
I mean, I'd like it if you did. We love you. But
anyway, there's like 2 channels I have notifications on. This is one of them.
No, I have no notifications on any of the channels, but I'm subscribed to a whole bunch of people. Anyway, we love you guys. Thank you so much. Have a week. It's the credit time. Please give me a text or a call or an email if you want to be an executive producer to help us pull off the Dingus Cup and the Ultimate Granny. What was it?
Ultimate Granny Warrior.
Oh, we have to dress up in drag and granny clothes. That'd be fun too.
Or Granny Gladiator was another one.
Oh, Granny Gladiator. That's fun too. Oh well.
Are we still live?
I think so. I've had a really good time tonight. I've had a lot of fun.
What?
I love you very much.
I love you too, bro.
Life is good.